Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in with I, Enchantress, the Babbler, here for our quantum highs on our evolutionary ride that is quantum in every kind of fantastic dope way. What can I say? So it took me a while to hit record. It's like this build up. And every time I thought I was ready, distractions came in. I'm not complaining or anything like that, divine right timing for everything. But we're gonna see where this goes. So this is actually day 4 for me with the stiff neck thing. I don't know if you've seen any and all the other videos about how to help yourself, you know what I mean? So either way, this just feels great. um Oh yeah, this is the shirt I made. Let me close your third eye. I'll show you in a little bit. You can also go check it out on Instagram too. And here, I think I posted it on YouTube too. But Instagram is at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That is I. So yeah, hope that whenever you find yourself here, these messages are timeless. Take with it as you will. This is entertainment for your entertainment. Therefore, you are accountable and responsible for that which you are. Okay, no matter what it is that you receive from any kind of external thing or being or place or seeing that you think you perceive about anything in this world, you are, again, the caretaker of your avatar. Okay. Okay. Now that we have that established, so welcome. So I don't know what today is going to be about. This video. I have cards surrounding me, a bunch of other stuff too, and things that I do want to talk about and stuff like that. But then finding the um, eh, like okay, it'll be spoken about when it's spoken about, as it's spoken about, and stuff like that, right? But yeah, peering into the living room, right, is our little ET. You're a little ET. Oh, yes, you are. We are extraterrestrial beings in every kind of degree. Um, oh, yeah. Enchantress the Babbler's eye on this evolutionary, revolutionary rise. Hold on, my dog wants to get down. Of course, at this time, you'll see the Babbler and me. Give me a moment. Where were we? Yeah, let me show you. So, let me close your third eye. This is a crop top at this time. And the back is like, I don't know what you see, how you see, what you see, where you see, what you see, but whatever it be. Here we are. Okay. Um, you can go check it out over there. Anyways, what was I saying? Where's my dog now? She had a mountain too. Give her everything she wants. But anyways, um, yeah, you are an ET. What do you mean, ET? I'm an alien? Uh-huh. We are foreign to the we of the avatar that we think we see, especially when we start diving deep and want to go in our own seas, right? So peering into the living room in our little ET, right? Inquisitive and adventurous. Yes, especially if you're here, you are inquisitive and you are adventurous, right? Anxious, anxious, excited, right? I like excited better, right? Let us be excited to learn all that he can, right? All that we can about the colorful world he has accidentally inherited. So, we're all winners here, right? Ooh, but look at this. Up to mischief. That's what this says. Up to mischief. Hold up. So, but it's inquisitive. So it can appear like mischief too, because it's stirring the pot in some kind of way. So you stir the pot in every kind of way. You probably trigger mofos every single day because they're either irritated by that, just your energy, period, because mirrors to them that which they're not, and they're comparing and contrasting, which they don't have to in any kind of way, because it's not like they're rubbing you the wrong way for not being in the same kind of way or vibe as you. But again, we're talking about these other extraterrestrials too, right? Because we're extraterrestrials. We're learning our being. Like, we are UFOs, unidentified flying objects up in here in this multidimensional layer that we think we perceive or receive, this simulation of something, right? But it got us feeling sensations, vibrations, and thinking energy, frequency, vibration. But what is it all? And that is part of the discovery. So we kind of like we said, accidentally inherited this shit. Like, because who is the originator? That's responsible for all this shit. Right? E.T. going home up to the dive, taking that dive, going into a hive, especially if you're here and you're checking out my channel too, my dear, then that is the kind of seer of a visionaire that you be. You're so cute. Yeah. From my screen to yours, I'm hugging you. I have singing cats in the background. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna get into our whole evolutionary discussion, whatever comes up, however it comes up. So what are you up to? What you got over there that's triggering folks? It's okay to poke at the joke, right? Especially when you're a revolutionary, evolutionary being. Sensitive is our being, and unfortunately, like, we're the target for so many that are off their shit, right? And on some other kind of meds that is projectile vomiting onto you and taking out shit that got nothing to do with you, because the unhealed aspects of themselves living in hell is upset with you because you live to tell and you look a lot swell and cute when you're doing it. So, pissy be the pants that be bitter the seed. But, that's not the type of breed or seed that we be. That's just it. You know what I mean? That can irritate folks, okay? It can irritate folks in so many different kind of ways. But what can we say? I don't know. But we can say a lot more. So that was the first dive into something here, right? So I got some Sailor Moon, but look at the giggles and look at the ice cream here, right? Sweet delights. I like that, right? So sweet delights. There's nothing that Amy likes better than reading a good book. Oh my goodness, me too. Book horror, do you not know? I didn't always have toys. I had books though, and so it started me young, right? She never passes up an opportunity to learn something new. You could be learning something new or diving into something new. So that's exciting for you too, right? When you dive into something new, it can be fearful, and the energies of the conditioning dependent upon your conditioning and how the influence around you has conditioned you into the response, reactives of certain kind of things, right? So a lot of the times in our conditioning, we are so prepped for disaster. We're so prepped for trauma, drama, some kind of negative, some kind of like cock block, some kind of misfortune, some kind of way loss, or some kind of headache or something. We're never prepped for the great, right, of what that can be, because everything is made to be some kind of other negative processing. And so depending on your leveling of upbringing or whatever, this doesn't matter the class that you come from, this is conditioned in the whole entire society to be so less loving and more overly critical upon our establishments, our tender establishments, right? Where are the loving parents at? The loving parents, not the critical, not the do as I say, not as I do parent, okay? Or, the tyrant or the abuser, or, whatever the case may be. All these kind of like structures of the societal upbringing is a cycle that is rather poisonous, isn't it? Okay, so what sweet delights, right? To be able to think of things in a different light, right? You can't change the reality of something, so you shift the motherfucking perspective, right? Well, what do you mean? I can't even get out of my own head. You know what I mean? Well, you're gonna get out of your own ass first, and then we'll get to the root of your head. Right? We gotta pick it apart instead. You gotta get to the root, right? Where you're bred. Yeah. Right? So the opportunity to learn something new, right? Like I keep on overly emphasizing, right? Right? Wisdom is applied knowledge. You can know a lot, but what you do with that know will determine everything you sow. You know, right? So, so here's an opportunity to look at something differently. And granted, things can still be daunting, but that's also another perception. So as you get into your introspection and your reflection and that detection, that's going to be your identification. That's going to help you to level your nations, your United Nations. I am unitedly needed nation. I don't know what accent that was, but it was something. I'm gonna play that back and be like, huh? Right. So, anyways, her keen mind and logic are always an asset to the Sailor Scouts. So, you are as intellectual as can be, especially if you are able to process, compute, and dissect me. And remember, if I'm going too fast at a speed, if anything, you can always slow down and you can always watch these videos in parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make the excuse, like, you know, okay. Right? It's whatever. Listen, it's up to you. Whatever it is that you want to do. This be truth. So here we go. Sometimes things hurt. Sometimes things fucking hurt. They hurt. Sometimes things don't make sense. A lot of shit don't make sense. It don't. But it don't. It's not for you to make sense, but it is for you to find sense. Sense and sensibility within your own infrastructure. The only thing that you have this complete um, domain, but everybody wants their own website. You are a domain. Domain? You are a domain. Okay? So remember that. No fighting, girls. Right? No fighting. Why are you fighting? In reality, even when you think you're fighting another person or you're defending yourself or whatever the case may be, right? When you include yourself in the argument, when you include yourself in the fight, when you include yourself in the I'm offended by this, then you're part of it, right? Then you're a willing component. You're a willing contributor to that which is being created. So no matter what line of defense you stand upon, even if you're right, you're wrong. How does the fight solve the song? How does it write the song? It don't. You just got two people going at it wanting to be right about something or get away with something or be acknowledged for something. That ain't the other person's something. That's your something. That shit got nothing to do with the other person. It's just a fucking punching bag until you start taking that projection and get into your reflection. Granted, oh, well, what about if someone comes attacking me and hitting me? Shut up. I'm not talking about that. So stop it. Stop with the petty pick apart. Get the fucking gist of what I mean and stop it with the fucking peddling of what if somebody's beating me up? Oh, then yeah, like take it. I don't do what you would do. Period. The fuck? Use common sense? No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, hold on. So yeah. So, how is your delivery with how you going about expressing things? Because that's the important, you see, in everything that you're doing. I don't care what you say, and I don't care what you do. The energy within you is going to determine every fucking thing you create. That's without debate. I don't care. You couldn't argue that one with God, whomever, source, your ancestors. Go pray. Do whatever you do on every kind of day until you get it. In some kind of way, it has to infuse, right? The knowledge has to be applied. So, you know what I mean? Interesting. All the things that can be seen in every kind of way. Hold on 1 second. I want to give you the attention and I want to give the attention. Okay. Everybody deserves the proper attention that they deserve to receive, especially if you guys are communicating. I don't play those fucking kind of games like, oh, I'm gonna make them wait, don't do this, or oh, I'm not gonna act like I don't like or this. A lot of y'all act like y'all don't like something, see something, do something just because of your own uncomfortability or your own perception. Like I've been surprised too, right? To the people like, oh, I don't say anything because I'm sure you hear it every single day, or oh, I don't say anything because, or like, I don't want to gas you up or anything. Those perceptions are your reflections and where you're at in your evolution of if that was happening to you, how you would receive that too, right? That's on you. You'd be surprised how much a person that gets intentionally left out by folks that are uncomfortable in their own fucking skin, so they shun somebody, how often more that happens than the actual people that are just okay and at peace with themselves at some kind of leveling, that they don't fucking shun people or shade people because they're not fucking evolving enough to be fucking emotionally and mentally mature. So you'd be surprised what nice and being kind and actually just what you say you about to somebody that you think actually gets the opposite or whatever the case may be, because you'd be fucking surprised how left out those people have been made to fucking feel. Okay? Because that should be real. Really real. Those are people that had to get on by them damn selves. Hold up. Hello, we're back. Different galaxy we're exploring. So yeah, it's been a while. I'm not gonna even go back to where I was left off before because yeah, then it changes the tone. And I want to be more fun. But either way, when I look down, this is the card I saw, right? This one, which is for Sailor Moon, right? The Sailor Uranus, right? Which reminds me that Uranus is retrograde, is it? Is Uranus retrograde? Whether it's retrograde or not, Uranus is all about like progression, individualism, right? And balancing that and bringing that, which is, my kids are crazy. It's like, I'm sorry. Hey, I have to still be careful and gentle with my neck. So when I look, it's just like a slow move to wherever, but they're going nuts. But right, Uranus is all about intuition, individualism, this bridge of the worlds that you're bringing together, the merging, right? Um, right. So, right, it's fortune is very much telling. Yeah, so you're that movement, you're that alchemy, you're that alchemist, you're that creator, you're that energy that's needed wherever you are in your evolution. Everybody's gonna be different. I don't expect you to be where I'm at. I don't expect me to be where the fuck you're at. We can meet in several different places, but each of us are unique, 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 right? Unique in every kind of way. So I got Dumbo looking at me. Okay, so yeah. So what else? So in this creation of this new space, it might be stirring up some kind of mischievous kind of energies, right? But don't get, discouraged and don't feel like a troublemaker and don't feel like a provocateur, right? Although you might very much well be because you're the energy of breed that's needed for what needs to be seeded and stuff like that. So granted, it's like you're gonna trigger some and you're going to inspire others. Both are medicine, right? Sorry, moving slowly as I can. So yeah, so what else is going down? What's going down? ET's director. Right, this exciting, funny, and touching movie was directed by Steven Spielberg, a personal fan of science fiction, and the same fellow who gave us Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Radars of the Lost Ark, to name a few. It just even just reminds me, right? Like Jaws, right? The scary, like the cinematic climax that's leading into like we're in a Shark Tank too, right? And then Close Encounters, right? We're having all these close encounters with all these sharks, right? Over here, piranha, sharks, new species, breed of something, right? Of the third kind, right? It's like multi-dimensional be the wave of the Raiders of the Lost Ark in every kind of way because we're that covenant of species that look at friendly face from space. Outer space aliens have turned up in all shapes, sizes, and temperaments, right? Throughout movie history. The lovable ET is the newest star, right, on the science fiction horizon of special effects creation beyond compare. So yeah, you are that ET. You are the ET, right? The newest star. You're the newest star. You are that's gonna be the name of this. The newest star on the horizon. On the horizon. You are the ET star. I gotta figure it out. ET star. ET phone home, right? And that's just who you be, right? So this is the story of your life, right? The extraterrestrial. Right? A life made more curious and exciting by the arrival of a visitor from the stars, right? So an arrival of whatever turning point or change or catalyst that has been for you to engage, further engage, be your spiritual evolution of an awakening revolution, whether you have been activated from the womb, which you have, but either way, we all sometimes on these 3D lands activate at different times. You know what I'm saying? Some people have been doing it longer than others, but so what? Like, it doesn't fucking matter, right? You know what I'm saying? It's about paving the way, right? Becoming close friends and sharing a unique adventure together. So those of you who meet here with I, right, we're on this unique adventure, you and I, and together we get to visit, explore, and dive into more and continue our evolution, our revolution, right? Like and have companions. So all right, I'm getting you in companion. When I'm thinking of companion, I'm thinking about all right, in search of our proper companions, our life partners too. So that's coming up. Oh, wow. Check out the review I gave for this from Amazon. If you're interested in learning about this, go check out my review. Okay. So yeah. All right, what can I say before I go? Because I'm gonna start getting out of here. So yeah, this was a quick little like chat. Take with it as that what that is the message for you. You are the ET newest star on the horizon. And are you phoning home? Okay, so let's see what else. Let me see. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates coming up too, right? Having an uncommon bond with somebody, devoted, right? Right. So happening soon. It's happening soon. Something's happening soon, right? In regards to love, romance, something, right? Something that could have been a little bit tense, or something that could have been strained, or something that you've been waiting for, like going now, it's like ready, aim, fire, right? So it's like prosperity, jackpot, success, right? Because now you're shooting and aiming in the same direction this time too, right? So sexual fulfillment, right? So some kind of intimacy coming into like, you know, some kind of contentment, some kind of some kind of right abundance. This came out reverse, and I'm glad I'm looking at it reverse because that's how I'm gonna read it too, right? Like there's some kind of resourcefulness, some kind of hook, fish hook, because look, it's a fish on a hook too. But like right? Like somebody's vulnerable. You like, so it's like being vulnerable, being vulnerable. Okay, we just made a right person of water, right? Right, so emotional idealist, emotionally connected, having an emotional connection, psychic empathy, right? Intuitive, right? This could be what you're seeking or want, right? Or clinging on to too, because this is like a mixed crowd too, wanting freedom. Somebody may want freedom from you as well. New beginning though. Here we go. Yeah, unlimited potential. So something you're creating, a legacy for something here. Look at vulnerables even on this card here. So it's like an opening of being vulnerable, take and having a heart-centered relationship with someone that you feel powerless over this connection because it's such a strong connection, right? And you feel like it's a great catch, like this person's a great catch, right? Abundance, so multiplication principle, right? So things are multiplying. So you might be building something with someone, partnering, making wiser investments, going within observation to having someone to go in that with too as well, right? The wheel of karma, right? Dharma, like so something playing out because this is destined, this is inevitable, this is has been a long time in the making and stuff like that, right? So things may have been restricted in some kind of way, but now it's being supported. So the energies are being supported, right? There's some kind of Venetian quality of intimacy that can create more. You know what I mean? You don't need my help. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second. Right, so that's my cue anyways. But either way, when I got up and I saw a card had fallen on the floor, the labyrinth, right? To whatever delay or there may have been something that has been a long way home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like coming to now this place of um ability. So wherever you are, this doesn't have to just even be romance or anything like that. That's just it could just be where you are in your particular revolution, where you are in an energy of ability now. You're activated, you have activated your potential. And so these new beginnings and stuff like that, you're in it to win it. Well, here are some numbers that I see, right? So you got 484, you got 8844, you got 4488, right? You have 465, right? 456 progression and stuff, right? Right, so 456, right? And then you have 444, right? You have 244, 224, you have 666, okay? 666, 518, right? 518, 166, 266. Okay, so I like what I do when I make a lot of things simple too. I like to reduce everything down to a singular digit and just understand the vibration of the number itself to understand the message. So sometimes if you're, it's, it's interesting when you can put together the dimensions, the energy, frequency, vibration of the numbers, and make sense to the pattern that which is being spoken to you in regards to the things that you do. So you have 5 right here, right? So 5 is all about a significant of transformation, a significant of change, a significant of that. And then you have here, right? So you have this the Aries symbol too as well. So change in some kind of um, impulsiveness in regards to, and then right next to it is the number 1 in regards to self, and then even here, so it's like um, the ready aim fire. You're ready to transform the sense of self. 1 coming back to the sense of 1, the mother lode, the prosperity, the evolution of you, the 1, right? 2, and then you have this. This is Capricornian um, symbol, right? And so with the Capricorn symbol of, determination and focus and sheer diligence to accomplish that which must be accomplished, right? And then 6, at the number 6, right? Bringing the balance to that. 6 again, of this extra, right? So 6 and 12. 6 and 6 is 12, right? So 6 and 6 is 12, and 12 is 3, right? So it's about that that balancing of your own energy, right? So it's like the masculine and feminine infused, creating the mother father child dynamic in you, right? Happening soon too. So it's the infusion of the two, the dualities, the the dualities and stuff like that. Hey, hey, right? Duality is the opposition, bringing this into balance, right? Because four is all about balance and the celebration of that and the unity of that. Because eight, right? You're throwing everything out there. Eight is it's not an easy road for eight. And then you have the sign like here, Gemini, I'm noticing that too, right? In communication. So you're working on your greater communication here, right? Four, for this balancing act that you got here working on, right? Four, right? For you, right? It's just, how you break things down too. You can look at it all from a different number perspective and how you want to go in and stuff like that. But if you just understand numbers and its energy, frequency, vibration, you can understand the language that it's speaking to you and stuff like that. So, it's just something to think about too. But yeah, so, either way, this is great. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a sweet delight, right? With so much opportunity for greatness. Okay? Yeah. So give rise to the value of you. Yeah, and that be the truth. Okay, what's this here? 62, 6, 7, 8, right? The secret of their origin, right? Because you're learning the secret of your origin. Splinter and the turtles draw out Professor Perry's tales as he sits in a makeshift chair before them. You mean to tell us that the formation of the ooze was all just a big mistake? But ask a disbelieving Don, the turtles owe their unique existence to a goof up? How depressing. Right? So mutant attack, the secret of the ooze, the secret of you that is being revolution, right? Revolutionized to you, the secret of their origin, the secret of your origin, the secret of your origins are being revealed to you. Are you ready? Aim. Right? So yeah, it's pretty dope. Okay, so thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. Make sure to always tap in, turn on, tune in. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Do share this channel, help me grow my channel. When I get to 1,000 subs, I will go live for the first time here. Well, it's not the first time, but the first time for this. I would go live here. I've gone live on here before for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so about that, right? So keep on being up to the good mischief that you're up to and let people take with it as they will. You'll be their medicine wheel, but they're responsible for their vessel for real to make the effort, right, that they must in order to transform what they must. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's dope as fudge. So thank you so much again. Yeah, all the information will be in the description box eventually. So go check that out. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful one.